Are you ready to blow up your credit score so you can get that house, so you can get that car, so you can get some funding in your business? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to set every credit bureau up so you can knock all those accounts off your credit report. So with that being said, you already know what time it is. Let's get right into it. What's up, family? I'm back with another one. I'm A. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the family. So in today's class, we're going to talk about how to set everybody up to get these things removed from our credit report. So grab a pen, go get some paper, and you know you got to get you something to drink because, man, class is going to be a good one. Welcome to today's class, right? I'm going to do a quick recap, right, on the system. So the first thing I showed you was the end in mind, right? What are we doing this for? Are we trying to buy a house? Are we trying to get a car? Are we trying to get personal funding? Are we trying to get business funding? Whatever we're trying to do this for, right? We had a clear picture on why we're doing what we're doing, right? Now, before we set everybody up, what you want to do is do a deep dive on what's going on in your credit report. So we analyze our credit report. We basically see what's really going on, what's hurting our credit score, so we can improve it, so we can blow up our credit score so we can get the house, the car, the business funding, whatever we're trying to get when it comes to leveraging our personal credit, right? Now, in order to do anything, right, what we want to do is we're doing this in the system, right? We're cleaning up our personal information. So I showed you how to clean up your personal information. If you haven't cleaned up your personal information, make sure you the last two videos, right? So clean up your personal information, which I mean by that is detaching all those negative names and not negative names, but all those negative accounts you have on your credit report. You got to remove that personal information that's attached to those accounts. So what you want to do is clean up your personal information. I showed you how to use the CFPB if you can't call in and get that removed. Now, I showed you in the last video how to freeze those secondary agencies, right? Those snitches, right? We got to freeze them, right? So once we freeze them, what we're going to do now is set everybody up, because sometimes, hey, they don't like to pay attention to the law, right? So if they don't like to pay attention to the law, let's just set them up real quick. We're going to set them up so they're going to pay attention. Once we set them up, now they're going to have to listen, because what? We done caught them right where we need them. So I'm going to show you today how to set everybody up. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna show you how to build. And the next day, I'm gonna show you how to bully everybody, right? So in order to set everybody up, what you're gonna need? You're gonna need my free secret letter. It's free. As long as you go to the link in the description, go grab it, put your information. It's gonna get sent to your email and you'll be able to download it. And I'm gonna show you how to use this step by step by step, so you can start setting everybody up to get these items removed from your credit report. So you're probably thinking about, what do I mean by set them up? What we're doing, instead of just sending off dispute after dispute after dispute, we're going to tell the credit bureaus to do a proper investigation on the accounts that we listed. Remember, we analyzed our credit report first, so we listed off all the negative accounts that we had on the credit report, and we're going to add all those negative accounts. We're going to put it on this letter right here. So what I mean by set them up, I mean by telling them to do a proper investigation and check every piece of information on that account that we basically analyzed, and I showed you in the previous video. So make sure you analyze your credit report, right? If you haven't analyzed your credit report, the link is in the description. It's only $1. You'll be able to grab your credit report, right? You'll be able to grab all 3 credit reports and see all the negative accounts listed on each and every credit report. Now, to set them up properly, what you want to do is grab this letter. It is free. Like I said, the link is in the description. But the investigation request letter, right? So what we're going to do is put our full name and put our address, right? Bam, it's going to have it. And then if you want to read it, I'm not going to read everything, but I'm going to read the first few lines. I received a copy of my credit report with the intention to trying to improve my credit to take care. So you could go ahead and read everything, but what you want to do now is just put the accounts, right? You're going to put the account name. So you're going to grab the account name from your credit report. You're going to put the account number. Now you can't use Credit Karma with this, right? Because you need the account name and account number. Now you're just telling them to just check every piece of information on this account. If it's not correct, please remove it from my credit report. And then you're going to do that for every single account, right? So account name, account number, put the explanation, account name, account number, explanation, account name, account number. Now, only put what, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you have more than 4 negative accounts on your credit report, what you want to do is add, you want to go ahead and copy and paste and add how many accounts, right? So if you have 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 accounts, whatever, how many accounts you have on your credit report that's negative, just put the account name, account number, and list everything off. And then I'm gonna tell you what to do next. So now that you listed every negative account on that free seeker letter, what you wanna do is send it off to Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, right? But what you wanna do is make sure you have 2 forms of identification. 2 forms of identification, your driver's license and proof of address. Now the proof of address could be your utility bill, right? Power bill, water bill, cell phone bill, right? You wanna make sure, or account statement, as long as you have your name and address and that proof that you actually live at that address, make sure you attach 2 forms of identification. Now, what you want to do now is go to the post office. You're going to spend a little bit of extra money and you want to send this certified. The reason why you want to send it certified because you want to make sure you track it and make sure the credit bureaus received it and you have the tracking number. So if they, just in case they say they never had it or never received it, you have proof and you use that in the CFPB when you file a complaint. But what you want to do is make sure they received it.